here we go. And it's the dawn of a new day. Mike Vrabel, Drake May, Josh McDaniels, the connective tissue back to the years gone by of incredible success offensively, and the Patriots ready to make things happen in the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, New England, right? I mean, I know we're doing 5 words or less.
Yes, we are. I always forget that. Give me 5 words or less.
The most complete offense in the AFC, right? I think that was it. I don't think so.
The most complete offense in the AFC.
Oh, damn, you're right. Most complete offense, AFC. Okay. But regardless, I mean, we're watching a rising star in Drake May. I think that maybe that should be my 5 words. But we know they can run the football. They're going to stay consistent with that. And then the way they devise their game plan off of it in the passing game, I mean, it's got everything. It's got it all. They got great drop-back concepts, and when they drop back to throw the ball, play action, or in the drop-back pass game, I mean, they attack. And it was full throttle go yesterday, and kind of alarming. I know it was the Jets, and they weren't good. They're not good, and they seem like they've given up. But, I mean, what I mean by alarming is just how open people were throughout the day. That might have been the most covered guy you're going to see in this highlight package here because, I mean, they were in the head of the Jets and their defensive coordinator and everything they wanted to do. Stephon Diggs continues to really impress and be a leader of the offense. Drake May makes all the plays he needs to. They make it easy for him, right? It's like Drake May's the man. He's the star of the offense, but it doesn't feel like they play through him like they do Matthew Stafford with the Rams, right? They make it a full balanced attack, and I think that's what's impressive about the Patriots.
Dysfunctional teams do dysfunctional things.
That's not 5 words or less.
Oh. That is. It's a lot of syllables. Dysfunctional teams do dysfunctional things.
Oh, you're right.
5 words.
Damn, you're right.
So I know I did it. I did it just to be sure. The New York Jets were 3-9 at the end of November. They had gone 3-2 in the 5 games played that month. They're 0-4 since then, and they have been blown out with a minus 107 point differential, the worst for any team in league history in the month of December, the worst in franchise history for a 4-game stretch. 42-10, and it could have been worse. Throw in the ridiculous about face on the field goal kicking competition at halftime that created negative headlines.
Right.
Where are the Jets, and will Aaron Glenn survive? And we've talked about this on, I think, the Picks podcast for one of the Jets games that, like, we really don't want to talk about the team because the team's got nothing to talk about. So let's talk about whether or not there's a chance that Aaron Glenn will be back next year. You know, I said on a Tuesday edition of PFT Live with Devin McCourty that I believe there's a chance he doesn't come back. And like some Jets fans lost their minds. It's like, why are you getting mad? Like, wouldn't you want change at this point? Like, it doesn't feel like it's working. And I remember when the Browns fired Rob Chudzinski after one season, like 2013, we wrote something about, how do you fire a guy after one season? And I got a call from somebody with the Browns listing all the times because they were ready.
Yeah,
they had the talking points ready all the times. And it happens a lot.
Yeah.
We saw it last year with Gerard Mayo in New England. And what I said last night on Football Night in America, externally, there's going to be questions after these last 4 games, especially 42-10 against the Patriots in the home finale. And internally, some folks in positions of influence are asking the same questions. I don't know what Woody Johnson's going to do. He'd have to bite the bullet financially. We've seen plenty of colleges do that, but it ain't the money of the people who are firing the coaches. It comes out of Woody Johnson's pocket. I know it's all a write-off, but it's 4 years, upwards of $40 to $45 million he'd have to pay this guy to walk away. But I don't know. What do you see from that team that causes you to think it's sustainable?
I hear you. I think the way they've played is a little bit alarming, and I would be worried if I was Aaron Glenn, even if it was 1 year. One, you feel like they've misevaluated the quarterback position, and that's a big deal for the new regime coming in.
And it's his call.
He's
like Kyle Shanahan there. He's in charge. Darren Muji is like the table setter like John Lynch is for Shanahan.
So there you got that. That's going to be a big thing. You're a defensive coach. Your defense hasn't played well during the year. You're a defensive coach. You're going to set the record in the NFL for never having an interception in a season, which it hasn't happened since the beginning of the forward pass, basically. Like, that's crazy. You win 2 football games in the middle part of the year and absolutely fall apart from that point on. yeah, you beat the Atlanta Falcons, what was that, week 13, and let's not forget it was because of special teams and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. But then since that point, I mean, it's been like they don't even have a chance in any game. Like, the game is over halfway through the second quarter, or yesterday it was the first quarter, but most of these games, it was like halfway through the second quarter, you're like, oh, the Jets are cooked. This is over. This is comical. And that's where you get worried about a guy like Aaron Glenn in his spot there.
By the way, unrelated, before we move on, I have a trivia question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I like
ready?
it.
I want to see if it's more of a football modern question, not football historian.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to give you a blind statistical resume. I want
Okay.
you to tell me which quarterback this is. Okay?
Okay.
No Googling.
No, I'm not.
No
I
AI.
never Google. I would never do that.
13-3 record.
But like this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get this.
Yeah.
13-3 record, 7.4 yards per attempt, 64.5 completion percentage, 32 touchdowns, another 2 rushing touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Who is the quarterback?
32 touchdowns and how many interceptions?
0.
0? What? Who the hell are you talking about here?
Every quarterback that's played the Jets combined.
No, I hate when you do that to me.
I tried to give you. I did it right after the Jets game to think that it would still be percolating
When you
in
said
your brain.
13-3, I was like, well, there's only a few teams here.
Yeah, well, I know. It's the whole thing. It knocks you off. But the giveaway,
Yeah.
I did it in the viewing room last night, and the Bobby Belt came up with this, and we saw it on Twitter. But yeah, I asked JK, and the giveaway 0 interceptions because
Right.
nobody's got 0 interceptions.
Exactly.
Nobody does, except every quarterback that's faced the Jets this year.
It's amazing.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.